No to racism banner by Kevin Prince Boateng, who of course in towards Ivanovic that time, and Torres is there! And what a start for Chelsea! Torres following it in at the back post, and the man whose Chelsea career has had so many ups and downs hits another high here with the opening goal in this contest.
Well, it is a centre-forward's goal. It's an instinctive effort, the way that he anticipated the flick. It's all about Ivanovic getting ahead of his man at the near post, and once he does that, you're always hoping, if you're a Schalke defender, that you're going to be on the end of it. But Torres really does react quickly and sharply, and that'll do him a power of good, as it will Chelsea in this tie. It's a simple enough finish in the end, but he was there on the spot when it mattered. See too many problems. This is the goal. Schalke will want to know how Ivanovic got across his man at the front stick there to get the flick on.
Good strikers' instincts from Fernando.
For them now.
Oscar looking for Torres, but he's offside this time. No doubt about that. Here's Ivanovic. Touch from Hazard. Waits on this one that Clemens, whose side got the lead in the 5th minute thanks to a header from Fernando Torres, but had to weather a bit of a storm in the last 5 minutes of the half-time. It is Schalke 0, Chelsea 1.
Fernando Torres.
Torres winning. Lampard drifts it in, and Torres with the flick, and it's against the woodwork. How unlucky for Fernando Torres.
What a good header that was. Excellent effort. It's one thing to find the space, but to get that close to scoring from that distance and angle, it's top class from Fernando Torres. Really unlucky. He's almost beyond the near post.
It was a goal from the Bundesliga at the weekend when the ball hit the side netting, went in and was given. That was the earlier one from Fernando Torres that came back off the goal frame.
Yeah.
Nice ball through from Lampard, finding Fernando Torres. Far post, Matip keeping an eye on him. Same again, around towards Torres, and that one is into the side netting.
He did well to engineer a little bit of space, a shove on his man to...
Well won again by Torres. No, the free kick has been given.
Different player.
Fed back to Draxler, who couldn't bring it in, and Hazard emerges with it, and the break's on here, 3 against 1, and it's a real possibility for Oscar, who's found Fernando Torres! And what a night for Fernando Torres! He deserves a new man.
Well, all the hard work done by Oscar, no wonder he goes over to thank him. It was all about decision-making for the Brazilian when they got themselves into a 3-on-1. Gets his boot there first, Hazard, and you know that Schalke are in trouble at this point. Now, does he knock it first time? No, he doesn't. Bit of pace, and then it's strength from Oscar, just stretching out. After that, you knew Torres would score with the way that he's played today, the form he's in. The keeper slipping, Hildebrand. He's held off Jermaine Jones there, Oscar, really well. Maybe the good times are back for Fernando Torres.
Well, the smile's back, and so are the goals for Fernando Torres, who in one evening here has doubled his goals tally for the season. There's a late desperate lunge from Machida to try and stop him from scoring, but he's got his scoring eye back in now, as Fernando Torres might have had a hat. It was Jermaine Jones that Kolasinac replaced. Possibility of another Chelsea break on here, and it's the new man who's got to try and stop Fernando Torres, but very little can stop him the way he's flying at the moment.
See him as a mid.
There's Lampard. Now Torres tries to angle it through for Oscar. Stetter in trouble, especially against a man in such confident form as Fernando Torres. And here's Azar. Torres again, Ramirez. All the Schalke supporters step with 2 goals. Denied a hat-trick not only by the frame of the goal from his brilliant header, but also by his colleague Eden Hazard, who, when he could have played him in for the hat-trick, decided to take the chance himself. And who can argue, he scored anyway. Schalke 0.
The end against Schalke by 3 goals to 0. And thanks in no small part to the form of Fernando Torres. And that first game defeat against Basel, all but forgotten now, because thanks to the result this evening and results elsewhere, Chelsea go to the top of the group.